When you want something done well, do you get someone to rush in and quickly do it? Or do you want to make sure that it's quality work that is going to be done? So that goes the same for if you're wanting something for yourself. You're not going to throw yourself into it willy-nilly without any planning. So Spirit is encouraging you to think about your goals, thinking about where you're going, because otherwise you're just kind of rambling. You're just moving forward, or not moving forward, you're just existing. So Spirit is encouraging you to think about your plans, to write up your own affirmations, to do your vision board, to be ready for this 12-month period that's begun now in April. So you are in charge of how well it gets done. Do you want it to be a quality job, or do you just want to have one of those years, right? So Spirit is encouraging you to really put your thinking cap on, take some responsibility, have some planning, do some planning, be patient, know that things don't happen overnight. But when you've got a plan, when you're like, you don't want to be in the middle of some plumbing job and not have a pipe to put on there that you knew you were going to need, but you didn't go and get it because you're like, I'll do that when I get to it. So Spirit is really encouraging you to be sensible, to create a quality year out of the time that you have ahead. So let's get some hints from the 3 cards. You can pick the left, the right, or the middle. Take any one or all 3 of those. If you pick the left card, this is the sense of being stuck. When you feel stuck, how can you possibly achieve anything if you're feeling like, I couldn't, shouldn't, right? So Spirit is encouraging you to think about taking responsibility for what you could do and the reason you want to do it, rather than feeling stuck. Sometimes other people can make us feel like we couldn't, shouldn't, but what's actually right for us actually ends up being right for them, because they see that you are in a good space, and it builds energy and capacity for you to do more within your family and within your community and so on, right? When you feel good, it's easier. Righties, if you pick the right card, this is about relationships for you. So when you want your relationships to be great, what are you doing to make them great? You're waiting for the other to make it great for you. If you aren't in a relationship, maybe you're waiting for Prince Charming or Princess to arrive in your life, and you're just thinking that will be so magical, you'll know. But Spirit's like, are you putting yourself out there, or are you sitting at home watching TV? Are you not doing anything to engage with other people? When you are in social situations, do you engage? So Spirit's encouraging you to have a plan. Sometimes you might need a mentor or some therapeutic work to help you get over that hurdle of how you could or should, or how you would feel comfortable doing it. If you are in a relationship, what do you do that makes it great? Because when we wait for somebody else, they might be tired, they might be feeling overwhelmed, they might be feeling stressed, they might feel anxious about so many different things that have got nothing to do with you. How do you change that up? So Spirit's saying take time to listen and engage with people. Eye-to-eye contact is very important. Middle card. This little guy's been showing up quite a bit lately. And he does make me laugh because he's going off on a little tantrum, isn't he? And the mum's sitting at the background going, well, she doesn't know whether to be angry, sad, overwhelmed, depressed. She really doesn't know how to take it. She doesn't know whether she should be running after him. And Spirit is saying that in this instance, the plan is to not react to other people's bad behavior or other people's bad behavior. I was waiting for a different word, but they're just like, no, it's just bad behavior. It's reactive. It's not proactive. So sometimes we'll let people be in that space because we can't fix it in the moment. We can't fix it. But when they feel a little bit recovered, when they've had a little bit of time, perhaps they've slept on it overnight, then they're more capable of engaging in a proper conversation. So Spirit is saying, don't panic that it's all going to end badly. Just leave it for a minute. That is kind of sometimes the hardest thing to do. So that's planning. That's planning. If anybody tries to, gets upset or is reactive to my suggestions, whatever, I'm just going to leave it with them, and then we'll see where it goes. And that is really quality, mature, spiritual work. Enjoy your day.